Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Poor Man's Bushcraft. This is going to be another wobbly video because we're using the phone again. But what I wanted to show you was some finds that we got this weekend or over the past week or so. So let's dive right into it. First of all was the axe head itself. Pickaroo was completely gone off of it, about that much of it, good thumb's width. Experimenting by welding a new pickaroo on it. Like just building it up on the weld and then filing that back out and shaping it and then hanging it on this handle. So little surface rust on it, but be a nice little backup to the hunting stuff and camping stuff. My last video I showed you guys a shelter half, and this video I'm going to show you one that I got on OfferUp. I know I sound like a spokesman for OfferUp, and I apologize, but great site if you guys haven't checked it out yet. But this was on OfferUp. It was still in its original paper wrapping, and that is one half of a U.S. military shelter. You would have been issued one guy line, 3 poles, 5 tent stakes, and a shelter half. Another soldier would have been issued the same thing, put them together, and you get a 2-man tent. So as it stands, as one guy, you really need extra poles and stakes to do this as a lean-to for yourself, unless you got somebody carrying the other half of this. But still, really cool. Actually found dates on these. Where did I find them? Right there. Kind of hard to see, but I'm thinking it's like 1978 or 79. But yeah, these still had the dates on them. So that was really cool. These were all still wrapped in the original paper. And I think awesome little find. So now we can put the 2 shelter halves together and make a complete tent. Something else that we got this weekend, let's get these out of the way, or in the past week or so, we did get a jump box with USB port on it, so we can charge up things. Got a little battery indicator light here. Let's see where we're at. We got 3 out of the 4 lights, so it's not too shabby. We used that a little bit this weekend for running the tablet and phones off of. Got the 12 volt there for the cigarette lighter. Got your USB. Here's 4 LED lights. They're not the brightest. One upside on this one does have a pump in it, and it's all stored in there with your needles and your hose and the air mattress blowers, and so that works. And then the jumpers are on the back. To plug this up is just take an extension cord and stick it in there. It doesn't have an extra cord hanging off of it, and you ain't got to worry about a little power box. I got the coolest guy in the world here helping me out today. So we'll jump in this and show you some more real quick before the rain comes. Other things that we got this weekend, or this past week in the finds, we've got 2 of these ammo cans here, the 5.56 ammo cans. One of these I put my extreme cold weather gear in, the outside liners. That's also has my rain gear. There's another one there. And we keep a camouflage net in that one. And then we got this size right here, which is your 5.56 or 30 caliber. And we keep a little bit of everything in there, just filling spaces. I did repaint all these with a camouflaging green color, but there is also this one right here, if you can see it. This is a huge one. It got painted coyote brown, and then that one is the shelter stuff. The other shelter half that I showed you in one of the other videos. Some tarps, paracord, just whatever you need to help build shelters. And that's all in there, and that tucks up back in there nice and away. Jerry cans. A couple of jerry cans, which got painted coyote. They were green too, but this one's marked W for water, and that was the green that they were painted. Probably go back upside down, that says Nesco 1941. So that's the older one of the two. The other one up in there is a G for gas, and that is a 1979 USMC or US Metal Company. So we got that one. Some of the cooler things that we got on some trades was the large Alice pack. Yeah, large Alice pack. We're going to do some tweaking on that and put some fast text on it to make it easier to get in and out of. But, you know, that was there. And looks in great shape. I mean, I didn't see no wear or tear on it. You can still see the print on it, which is really cool. That had a bunch of straps with it. Also, in this foot locker here that you guys seen in a way earlier video, we got a bunch of those Y harnesses. So between the Y harnesses and the shoulder straps and everything for that pack, you know, we can outfit another person. Also got this, which is the 2-quart canteen. I'm not sure of a date on this one. I'm thinking 80s. But the idea that it still had the no wear and tear, still had the print on it. And, you know, just, I don't know if this has really ever got used. I mean, just a lucky find. But the biggest find of this week, of this past week or so, was up here. We're going to get that out and show it to you. And this one I'm actually going to trade off. But here you go, boys and girls. This is a CVA Hawken 50 cal with a double set trigger. And when I got this thing, it looked like it was definitely one of those kit guns. And you know how when you get those kit guns, the brass does not meet the wood. You have to do all the filing and stuff. But you know, I spent the better part of the day on this and tried to get it as close as I could. And we're going to re-blue that barrel and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that to it. But that's that. We got the cap box on the end. The brass, none of the brass was polished or sanded and fitted, filed and fitted. But Sally Safeties, here you go. So one click on the back trigger and then a barely touch to get the hammer to go off. Or if you are in a situation where you just need to pull the trigger, you can use that couple of pounds of pull and pull the actual trigger. But there you go. That one is going to go up for trade. If you something I'm looking for is a bow, a nice bow, a good bow to supplement the hunting gear. But there you go, guys. That is kind of the finds for this week. We did have a busy week this week. As you can see, the truck is still set up for the flea market. We didn't get a whole lot put away. We had a good time. Made some money, spent some money. And, you know, that's what it's all about, is having the fun doing it. Finding some cool finds, which is, you know, some stuff that we really needed. Like the jump box. Never know when you're going to need that. Oh, something else we did find was this butt pack right here. And we're storing jumper cables in that. So that's that, and we will see you guys and girls on the next video.